Hello. So, so today I'm going to teach you how to auto-generate a ID. Okay. So, for example, the passenger info. Okay. So we need to give the passenger name, a passenger mobile number. Okay, and ticket number should be auto-generated. Okay. So I'm not going to explain that part in this video. That part will be explained in next video. Okay. So before that, if you want to generate auto-generate a number, you have to learn what is a store procedure. Okay. So now I'm going to teach you what is stored procedure, okay, and how the what is the syntax of the stored procedure and why we need to go for stored procedure. Okay. So first you have to learn the one, then we'll practice how to auto generate a number. Okay. So this is my front end. Yeah, so I created one folder page called stored procedure. Just generated EMP ID and EMP name with two text boxes and one insert button. Okay. Now go to backend. So I have EMP info. Okay. Yeah. So I just truncate table dbo.emp info. Yes. So that's my value here. So what I'm going to teach now is how to insert into ENP info by using stored procedure. Listen, see when you want to write a insert query, you can directly write insert query here. Okay. No need to use the stored procedure. But since I want to teach you what is a stored procedure, for that purpose, I'm writing insert query in the stored procedure. Okay, real time, don't use it. Okay, sure. So as usual, go to the front end. So I need the namespaces. Okay, so I just copy paste all the namespaces here. Okay, that is using system dot configuration SQL client SQL data. Copy it. Go to the middleware. Paste it. Okay, and here this row, I'll copy it and I will paste it here. Okay, okay. So here I'm just command line that I'll teach you why. Okay, so double click on insert. So what will be the coding for inserting? So first I need to declare SQL connection. Con is equal to new SQL connection strcon. Then SQL command cmd is equal to new SQL command. Okay, double quotes, comma, con. Okay. Now, so normally what we do, we'll be writing insert over here, right? So now I don't want to do like that. I want to write a stored procedure for that. So go to backend. So what is a stored procedure? See, it's something like a function or method in the C sharp. Okay, so we need to create a stored procedure. So in the method or parameters, you're passing now int x, comma, int y. Okay, like that, we need to pass the parameters. And after receiving the parameters, you have to do some operations, and that value should be returned. Okay, so create procedure procedure dbo dot now with name of the store procedure. Okay, you can give any name, but here what I'm giving is sp underscore insert underscore emp info. Okay, so you can give any name as I told you, but give a name which we can understand. Okay, so sp means store procedure for what, to insert which table, emp info. Okay, so by the name you can identify it. Suppose if you have some 2 3 store procedures, from the name you can understand what I am doing inside the store procedure. Okay, so the syntax of the store procedure is like this. Okay, create store procedure, open the bracket, close the bracket as begin end. Okay, so inside the bracket, the parameters what we receive from the front end. So here I'm receiving emp id, emp info. That should be declared here. And here the operations. See, for example, if it is like auto generation of a ticket number, the passenger name and passenger mobile number or one of things should be received from the front end, and auto generation code should be written here. Clear? Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to write insert query here. So I need emp id and emp name. So I'm declaring like this: at the rate get emp id varchar 25. Okay, and at the rate get name varchar 25. Okay. So what's the meaning at the rate means it's a parameter. It don't have any value. The value is received from front end. That's the meaning of at the rate. Okay. Yes. Now the insert query. Okay. So insert into np info. This is the code. Just copy it and just paste it here. Yes. Np info. Np name. We have values here. So just remove 100 and remove A, and for the 100 this name get emp id, just copy it, paste it, and for emp name pass it. Yeah, yeah, select it, execute it. Oh yes, end. Yes, command successfully. Yeah, now inside insert button, what I need to do is I need to pass the name of the store procedure. That is dbo.sp underscore emp info. Just copy it and paste it. Okay. Now connection dot open, connection dot close. Okay. So now see, normally I'm writing insert into values and giving. Okay. So I need to specify this is not a text. This is a store procedure. So what I need to do is this command cmd dot command type is equal to command type. Yeah, that control is not there. Okay. So I need to write a namespace for it. So the namespace is using system.data. So when you write the data, the local memory will be allocated for storing the store procedure value. Okay, so command type dot store procedure. Okay, so why this local memory? See, listen, uh, I need to store the value in the text box ID and text box name in the command. Okay, that is cmd dot parameters dot add with value. Okay, and I need to store it temporary in the log. I mean, not in SQL, in the Visual Studio. So that's the meaning of system dot data. Okay, and we need to pass it. Yeah, so in the double quotes and comma. So this is syntax, and inside the double quotes, I need to give get emp id, that parameter, and after the comma, the name of this text box, that's txt underscore id, txt id dot txt. So what's the meaning? The value, if I give 100, that is connected, linked to get emp id. Okay, now let's think. Comment dot parameters dot add with value. Open the bracket, close the bracket, double quotes, comma. Okay, and here I need to give get name. Copy it, paste it, and txt name dot txt. Okay. Now what else? Yeah, this is a data manipulation language. So cmd dot execute. Dot. Okay. Now let us see whether it is working. Friend it. Right click. View in browser. Okay. So when I click insert, the value must be displayed in the emp info. So right now I don't have any values. So So next video, I'll be teaching you like how to auto generate the passenger name and all. Okay. So before moving that on, you have to practice this video first. Okay. It's a very small video. Okay. It's only 16 minutes or 17 minutes. That's all. Just practice it. And once this is, you can do the store procedure, then go for next video. Okay. So I'll just give like 100 and give name A. Click insert. So when I click insert, that value should be inserted. So got to know what is a stored procedure? Okay, so stored procedure thing like we need to create a stored procedure, and the values what we get from the front end should be declared on the top within the bracket. Then as begin, then what operations? Okay, suppose if you're writing for auto generation, it's auto generation coding. Okay, and if you want to calculate the tax, then the coding for the tax that should be written inside this part. Okay, and pass the front end value. So it's like yeah, so declare a store procedure and tell this command is a store procedure. That command type equal to store procedure. Open the connection and link the text box with get empid. So text box value should be received here, and that value will be inserted. Okay, yeah. So I'm stopping this video, and we'll continue with the auto generation of a ticket number. Okay, thank you.